Hi, I'm Anita of My Duke and I podcast, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So, Prince Harry may have been away from Meghan on Valentine's Day, but his heart was full as he spent the day with the Sliwatu Nation. I hope I'm saying this right. Sliwatu Nation in Canada. So, just like how when Meghan and Harry are attending the Invictus Games around the world, oftentimes we see Meghan taking off and attending a charity organization, or I should say, visiting a charity organization. So while Meghan is not in Canada and she has went back to their children, Harry is taking on the baton and he has visited the Sliwatu Nation in Canada, and let's get more into it. So, Harry, who is in tongue, of course, supporting the Invictus Games, visited a local daycare where he danced typical Harry. And by the way, Harry has been showing us a lot of his moves while in Canada for this Invictus Games for sure. I saw Harry bust out a move when they were at a luncheon, and you know, it's just pure joy to watch those things. Of course, it just puts a little bit of light and laughter in your life for sure. So he danced and he played and he sat on the floor with children in a room filled with Valentine's Day decorations. And one thing I have to say about Harry is that children see him and they just open up to him, and he is absolutely a natural with them, and they see that purity. They see literally a child at heart in Harry, and they connect to that, and it is just delightful to see. So the warmth of the community was undeniable, as was described, and the highlight, they said, of the visit was a powerful blanketing ceremony. We have seen across the world, wherever Harry and Meghan goes, there sometimes they're given a ceremony. It's almost like an induction into a community or into a nation. And in this situation, this was no different. And the pictures are just really captivating. It's just, and it's kind of like you don't get to see those traditions. So when you see it, it looks really, really interesting. So as they said, it was a powerful blanketing ceremony. That was the highlight of the visit. And it was a sacred tradition. And these things are not to be taken lightly. Okay. So it was a sacred tradition and it was symbolizing protection, honor, and respect. Just like how we saw when Meghan was in Colombia, how they were praying for her. When they went to Nigeria, they welcomed them. I think they sort of princessed, I should say, they princessed Meghan with a beautiful ceremony and gave her gifts and so on. So this is no different from what had happened when they were in Nigeria and these places that we've seen them. So I am still overjoyed by what has happened with Meghan in California. So Meghan, Archie, and Lily, they certainly made sure that they send their love to Harry across Canada. So Meghan posted a never before seen a black and white photo of she and Harry sharing a meal, okay? Along with a sweet message. And by the way, it's a never before seen photo, but guess what? They were kissing. They were kissing, and they were, of course, having a meal in the photo. And Harry was having his typical British meal fish and chips while Meghan was having burgers and fries. Okay, so fish and chips is synonymous to England, and burgers and fries are synonymous to America. So you have two different nations coming together and, forming this bond and a definitely an undoubting love for sure. Harry and Meghan, they've been married now for more than 5 years, and this relationship is going up on 10 years. So it is strong. And guess what? You could find your love across the pond. You could find your love anywhere. It doesn't matter. And it works. Okay. So we got to see this photo, and we also got, for those of you who've missed it, we got to see Archie and Lily in action. So they were making cream cheese bagels, and not just any old cream cheese bagels. You had strawberry cream cheese and strawberries with hearts, and that is synonymous with Valentine's Day. So that's how they celebrated Valentine's Day. And wherever Harry was, he was able to see his babies, all of them, Meghan, Archie, and Lily, doing their thing in California, celebrating Valentine's Day and giving him a glimpse of what they were doing, as well as us, okay, the fans. And it was definitely nice to see for sure. Yes, wasn't this fabulous? It was absolutely fabulous to see the kids in action, and they are growing fast. That's one thing about children. Children, they don't stay down. Before you know it, they are grown ups, and you're wondering what happened just the other day when you brought them home from the hospital. And now they're big, they have their own minds, as how Harry said that Lily is finding her voice. You're wondering what happened. It was just the other day, and all of a sudden, here they are, doing all these awesome things. And it's just incredible to witness for sure. And Meghan is certainly just this wonderful mommy. And yes, we're loving it. And she signed it off with hashtag love wins. Okay. So that was really, really nice to see. And that's all for now, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.